To our church family at Calvary Chapel of Rockland, I want to take a moment to talk to you about the current situation with the coronavirus. Myself and the pastors and the staff of Calvary Chapel are sincerely concerned about the health of our congregation and of our community. Though these are very trying times we find ourselves in, I want to remind you that Jesus is our rock, our fortress, and a very present help in time of need. Jesus warned us about these days when he said, when these things begin to happen, look up, lift your heads, because your redemption draws near. And that's exactly where we need to be looking. We need to be looking up. Right now, there seems to be two extremes that are going on with people. On one extreme, there are those who are filled with fear and paranoia. And that is not how the Lord would have us to be acting, as we are not like those who have no Father, but we have a Father in heaven. And Jesus reminds us in John chapter 10, verse 29, when he said, my Father who has given them to me, speaking of us, is greater than all, and no one is able to snatch them out of my Father's hand. On the other hand, you have those who are foolishly too laid back and are not taking this virus seriously, and they sadly are endangering others around them, including the family and church family. And when this virus first began, I was praying, and the Lord impressed upon me that this virus was much more serious, even more serious than our national leaders understood at that time. Because of that, there has been that catching up on what to do to keep safe. After the governor closed down meetings of 250 or more, I made a decision to close all ministries, including small groups, because the safety of the flock is most important. I've had other pastors from over the country and even locally who have asked why we are taking such drastic measures, which can appear to be a lack of faith, as they see other churches having services, though they now also have ended for them. Was it a lack of faith in God's part when he told the Israelites to separate from the one who had leprosy for the sake of the health of others coming into the temple? Now our situation is far different than that of the leper, for you could see the leprosy of the leper. And not only that, he had to cry out that he was a leper. But those with the coronavirus, we cannot see it. We don't know who has it. And that's why it's important that we take measures to be safe and follow what our leaders are telling us so that we can get this under control as hopefully now testing begins to take place. That is why I believe that the Lord has been leading us in this direction. And since the governor and other leaders of our government, including doctors, have agreed that no more than 25 people should be in one gathering, and now they're telling us not even to go to a restaurant to order your food, but to order it to go, I share all this with you to show that the Lord has been faithful to keep us ahead of things. Please take this time to pray with your family, to be in the Word, to worship with your kids, moms and dads. It's so important how you handle this. Your children are watching you, seeing how you handle this. So this is a tremendous time to share your faith with others because they're so fearful and looking for answers that you have in the gospel. Please be praying for our government leaders and doctors, also medical people around the world and in this country for wisdom and how to deal with this virus. Also pray for first responders and for each other and for wisdom with the pastors. For Proverbs 3, verses 5 and 6 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. For those who have need of contacting pastors, especially widows and the elderly, please call the church, and pastors are watching for your calls when they come in, and we'll get right back to you. The pastors will also be doing a video conferencing to be praying with each other each week. Also, starting this Sunday, I will be posting on the church website a video message of teaching in the book of Ephesians, Ephesians chapter 4, verses 7 through 12, so please be reading ahead. There'll also be posted a video of worship by our worship leader, Matt Hanley. So you'll be able to worship before you listen to the message. He also will be posting other worship songs for you to worship to during the week. This message on Sunday will be available on any time you want to watch it on Sunday. And so it'll be posted each Sunday, the next message. Please know that we've been in contact with government officials and will continue to be. We've been in contact with medical people, including a doctor, on how to stay safe. Also, so we can know about any changes in the virus. We have posted links to keep you up to date with the Massachusetts government and the CDC to stay informed on their announcements. If there are any special updates that you need to know, we'll be posting them. So check our website daily. There's also a link on our website to a message done by Pastor Joe Foch that will be a tremendous encouragement to you in Psalm, I believe, 46. Finally, we do not know how long we'll be closed. So please pray that the Lord will take this virus away and the danger that comes with it so that we can open back up for services. As many of you know, I don't make money an issue, nor do I ask for it. So all I want to say to you is that we need to continue to be a witness and continue to pay our bills on time. We want to remain in good standing with our bank and to be able to pay our staff. So all I ask you to do is continue to support the work of God at Calvary Chapel as you always have done in the past. Please continue to do so during this crisis. Some of you use easy tithe, which makes it easy for you to tithe. Those of you who use the offering box, you can either mail, or this would be a great time for you to learn how to use Easy Tithe. It's on our website, and you can learn how to use it there. So please pray and stay safe, knowing we are praying and we love you all. God bless you.